Coach, right now at the podium, let's listen in to Matt Nagy. Okay.
Start within the game, we ended up having a right knee injury with Hicks. Hopefully he'll be okay. And then Taylor Gabriel's in the concussion protocol. Want to give credit to Cornelius Lucas for stepping up today, short notice with Bobby Massey's illness, and so I thought our guys did well there. It was a great game by the defense in regards to getting turnovers and flipping the field, which was really good. I think there was 5 total turnovers, and then the offense there, second quarter, used the momentum from that, and then at the end, they were a little sloppy there with the red zone. But at the end, then the offense being able to get in 4-minute mode and churn up some first downs was good.
When did Bobby's illness come up?
Literally, probably within, making a decision was probably within a half hour to an hour, but it was late. It was right before the deal. It was quick notice. He came in when we got here. He came in and said he wasn't feeling good, so it was like, okay, I guess we got to figure something out. No, I think it's a small case of vertigo, so it's not really that good when you have a guy that has to be balanced for most of the game, and you're not feeling real good with that. So we'll see where that goes, but hopefully he's okay.
As injuries during the game go, Hicks, is there any preliminary thoughts on just what you've heard, that kind of thing?
I think preliminary. I don't have anything for sure, but I feel like he'll be okay. I don't have anything more than that right now.
Was that something he was dealing with before this game?
I think he's a pretty big dude, so his knees. These guys, man, their knees can get messed up a little bit here or there and wear and tear, but it just was getting sore on him, and so we'll kind of see where it's at in the next couple of days.
What was it like, kind of battling what was going on with Eddie and deciding either some pregame or Eddie Pinero?
Yeah, I was gonna say we have 3 Eddies, son.
with the kicks.
Yeah.
During the game, what he can handle, what he couldn't.
Yeah, it was the going back and forth the last couple of days. We didn't really know. I mean, he
Case Keenum, one of 3 starters to enter Week 3 without an interception, but that would change. That would change soon. First quarter, no score. Redskins first possession, and Case Keenum picked off there by former Redskin Clinton Dix. He returns it 37 yards for the touchdown. So the Bears, they take the lead there, 7-0. No. Second quarter
He threw
here.
a pick. Quarterbacks throw picks, dog.
Mitch Trubisky goes to his dude Taylor Gabriel.
Trubisky threw a pick tonight. What? He threw one less. 2 less.
So this play would be reviewed
2 less.
and it would be reversed, a 36-yard touchdown as the Bears win. Let's hear from Jay Gruden.
Yes.
Obviously, the 5 turnovers by Case is a big story here. What went wrong for him tonight?
Well, combination of things, really. A couple bad decisions maybe, jumping over the pile on 4th and 1. You got to always protect the ball, get a half a yard. And then a couple, I think he got his arm hit on one. And then, safety read his eyes on another one. And can't remember the other one. But obviously we got to do a better job protecting the football with this unit.
This defense continues to struggle a little bit. Is this still frustrating, the third downs?
Well, we put them in a hole early. We gave them a 7-0 lead. Threw a ball right to 7-0. And I think we had another turnover, game a short field. I think we gave them a short field 3 times in the first half. But still, sudden changes happen in pro football. We got to do a better job getting off. Being on the sidelines and defense, I felt like there was some effort there, some physicality this week. Still a couple of things coverage-wise there in the red zone we got to get cleaned up. Somebody not covering their guy, or we played in and out and somebody didn't play the end, somebody played the out, or 2 guys played the out, whatever they did. We got to get cleaned up. But effort-wise, tenacity, I felt a little bit better, but we got to be more productive.
You guys had the comeback there in the second half. It looked like the quick passing game was working for you. Then you went away from that, called a couple of runs. In retrospect, do you wish you had stuck with the passing?
Well, we called the first run to Chris, and he got 9 yards. I had 2nd down and 1. I called the same play again. We have it's an RPO type thing, and I thought there was a big hole there. He could have got a yard, but he got stopped short somehow. And then on 3rd and 1, we called our short yardage play, and AP couldn't get a yard. And then we tried to sneak it on 4th and a 4 and jumped over the pile and got slapped out of there. So
Jay, what'd you say to the team after this one?
We got to stick together. I mean, that's all we can do. I mean, we're in this together. Nobody wants to be in this position we're in. This is a National Football League. Teams win and lose every week. We happen to lose our first 3. Played 3 very good football teams. We got a lot of guys on offense who've never played together before ever until these 3 games. So, got some talent. We just got to coach them up better, play better, be more balanced, and protect the football. And defensively, stay after it.
Khalil Mack was giving the team fits, the offensive line. A lot the pressures from the Bears seem to be giving the offense a lot of challenges. What kind of things can you change in game, or do you consider to kind of alleviate that? Is there any things you were seeing that you would try or could try?
Yeah, not get down 21-0. That would help, and being 3rd down and longs, that would help as well. We tried a couple of different things on 1st down. We had some play action shots called, and thought we had some good protection plan going, but you got a sack on one of them. Then we lost on a looping defensive tackle on another sack, and we tried to keep tight ends in and bang them. We tried to have Chris Thompson bang him. We tried a little bit of everything. He's just a great player, and unfortunately, when he gets in the position that he was in this week today, being up and some 3rd downs, you're really going to see a special player shine, and he did.
Jay, you're 0-3. You drafted a quarterback in the 1st round. Is there a chance that you can make a switch at that position?
Not really, no. I think the most important thing is we have to have some continuity. I can't be changing people every 5 minutes here. So I think I got to give Case an ample opportunity to play with these new guys. I mean, this is his first time in this offense, really. Donald Penn, Eric Flowers, their first time in this offense. Trey Quinn only played 2 games last year. I made this point before. We're not going to be perfect, but we need to be better, and I think we can get better. Otherwise, if I didn't think we had a chance to get better, then I would make a change. But I feel like Case has the tools to become a very efficient quarterback in this offense and get us some victories here moving forward.
Jay, I know if you could change it, you would, but 3 of the last 4 games at home, it's been 40-0, 24-0, 28-0. How corrosive do you think that is with the fans who are coming here?
It's brutal. It's brutal. And, we're giving everything we have. We're not producing. We're not playing good enough at home. And we're not giving these guys a reason to use this home field advantage. And that's the most disappointing thing, because we have a great home field advantage when it's rocking and we're in the game. 3rd downs are a lot more difficult for the opposing team. Our players get more into the game. We just have not been able to get any momentum in the last home games here until here in the 4th quarter late, trying to make a comeback, but then we fumbled. So
there was a ton of sloppy
Some
play.
fumbles too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's break this down a little bit here as the game is slowly coming to an end. I know, I want to watch it too. There's 21 seconds left.
There's a red dot right there. There's the fans right there. Means live. Excuse me.
All right, so far let's talk about takeaways here, because this was the Bears game. Wire to wire they led.
Yeah, I mean, this defense is a championship defense. I think we knew that. I mean, last year we knew that this defense is a championship defense. I think they lead the NFL in takeaways since 2018. But for this team to truly get to the next level, the championship level, we need to see more out of Mitchell Trubisky. And I know you're going to see a stat line and say, what, he threw for, Mike, 200-something yards, 3 touchdowns, only 1 interception. He had, pretty good completion percentage. But those are all manufactured Matt Nagy plays. You see what I'm saying? And we now we need Mitchell Trubisky to take the next step. We need him to go from just going to where, the players manufactured the ball to go to now, getting outside the pocket, doing other things, taking the next step. I just don't see it. And I thought I would have seen that at this juncture in his career.
And a lot of the reason you want to see him be better is because the guys who were drafted after him are better.
Yeah.
Are better. They're able to process defense. They're able to do more with less. And when I say that, I don't mean less talent. I mean less as far as defensively. We know the Chicago Bears defense is going to be stout. So Mitchell Trubisky isn't going to have to do a whole lot, right? But if he can just manage the game a little bit more, Pat Mahomes had to win games single-handedly because that defense last year wasn't very good. Hopefully they're a little bit better this year. But I think that's a little bit too of the reason why we want Mitchell Trubisky to be a little bit better, because we know Matt Nagy is a better play caller than what he's been showing us. And we know also that this defense is going to give you opportunities. And if you can just protect the football and not look like a deer in the headlights, you got a chance for this Bears team to win a lot of football games.
All right, well, the game, it just ended. Case Keenum did get sacked right before the game did
got
hit
the sack?
zeros.
Khalil Mack, was it Khalil Mack
I'm
probably?
pretty sure it probably was. And speaking
That
of which,
man
there
right
he
there.
is. There's 52. Bears